Hello everybody, welcome back to more Secret of Mana. Last time we left off, we had arrived at the Oasis Village in the middle of Kakarra Desert. However, as the village elder and the village chieftain over here say, Candy, listen, I'm King Amar. But I have worse problems. Our water's gone, and some guy named Gemma said that the mana seed's been stolen from the palace to the west. That's right, the mana seed has been stolen, as well as someone's nabbed Salamando, keeper of the fire palace. What's more, the fire seed is gone. But the question is, where? Well, we can talk to some people and hopefully get some details. Everyone's moving away. I think I'll move to Ice Country. I've heard there's a town there as warm as this one there. Well, that's interesting. In the middle of an ice country, there's a town as warm as a desert? Huh. Water. I need water. Salamando's gone. He lived in the fire palace. It has been about 2 weeks since I last played, so welcome to Kakarra. As I said, it has been 2 weeks since I last played. I'm still kinda getting reacclimated to this game. Now, I believe last time I had upgraded everything from here, from Etowatz here. We had upgraded a few things. As you can see, my money is now at almost 46,000. So why don't I go over what all I have equipped? That's the wrong button. Randi is currently equipped with the Moogle Claws because that puts enemies to sleep. An amazing weapon for that. As you can see, everything is now at least level 3. I have... Oh, there we go. Primm, currently equipped with the Chain Whip because, as I mentioned, the whip is a really good weapon for her. It's long range. And it keeps, it can wind enemies. And the Chain Whip's also one of my level 4 weapons. And as for Popoi, I have them equipped with the Sprite Spear. Not just because of the namesake, but because the Sprite Spear has this awesome mechanic that can balloon enemies. As you probably saw me putting that to malicious use in the middle of the Forest of Seasons. Now, if we come over this way, there's cannon travel. Where are you headed? Your choice, 50 GP. We can head back to Matango, or we can go to the Ice Country. We're going to head over to the Ice Country. We don't need to go to Matango right now. Don't catch cold in the Ice Country. Just slide into the cannon. And... boom! There we go. I like how we fly at a very sharp arc, stop dead, and then just drop straight down. But here we are, and we got some happy music. This is Toto Village. It's growing unbearably warm. Global warming. I'm starved. Well, if we need the inn, there is one here. Let's pop inside the item shop, see if they have anything new. Also, I believe at the end of last episode I said I was going to figure out what's better. The Golden Vest is just outright better, and the Silver Bands were better. The equipment, there's no reason not to use the weaker or the cheaper armor. It doesn't offer any additional ability according to some of the guides I read. What'll it be? So yeah, you see here we've got the Golden Tiara. It's weaker than the Raccoon Cap in every way. And same for the Chest Guard versus the Golden Vest. If you've got the money to afford the Raccoon Cap and the Golden Vest, get them. But, as you can see, he doesn't really offer anything that I don't already have. Just double checking to make sure. Oh, I did need to get one of those. I may have needed to buy one from when I did my last level grinding session. We've already spoken to you. A paradise hidden in the crystal forest. A paradise is hidden in the crystal forest. There's a strange old man in the ice forest. A strange old man in a country made of ice. Couldn't be. I'm the town blacksmith. Who's this creep? What kept you? Weapons powered up? No. Yeah, don't mind him. He's kind of our personal stalker. Alright, so let's just pop into this villager's house and see what they have to say. There's no one here. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah, you've already told us about the strange old man in the ice forest. And, again, nothing inside. I love that the water looks frozen. Cause I'm assuming that because I can't walk on it that it's not frozen, but I love that it has that shining, shimmering splendor. But alright, here we are in Ice Country. And there we find wolves known as howlers. Howler gets whacked for 100 damage. 128. Ow. And as you can see, these additional weapon effects are just absolutely broken. Now, we've already got the spirit of water/ice. That's Undi. So, there's not really going to be an ice palace here. Because, well, ice and water are represented both by Undine. Oh, chest. Aha! This is a really good chance for Primm to use Analyzer. Candy won't fit. Ah, well. Now, I intentionally held off coming this way because I wanted to make sure that I showed this on camera. Holy crap, Randi! But yeah, as you can see, these weapon effects are absolutely bonkers broken. I mean, what other game is going to let you punch a good boy? You know, I'm not going to finish that thought. Besides, this isn't a good boy. He attacks. Popoi is taking some gnarly hits here. There we go. Yeah, my crit rate's really high right now, and I'm loving that. Now, as far as our... Rudolph! His master's gone! No one's in the Ice Palace except a monster! Well, apparently there is an Ice Palace. The monster's got master! Help! We got a Spear's Orb. I am actually not going to go reforge that yet, because I want to make sure that I can have the Sprite Spear going forward. But I am going to, well, I'll hold off. I think after I beat this guy, I'll show off my levels as well. As you can see, I am a lot higher level than I was before. Randy's almost got 300 HP now. Okay, you jumped into that one. There we go. Alright, what does this say? Cannon Travel Center. Okay, I think this one will allow us to go back to either Matango or Kakarra. Yeah, Matango or Kakarra. We don't want to go there. We want to stay right where we're at. Mainly because this is where we are supposed to be. Ah, the turtle dudes! That cast Ice Saber. Now, as you can see, his weapon actually changes color. Shell Blast. Still hesitant to use my magic. Yeah, this guy has some pretty high defense. Like, really high defense. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, Randi and Primm both leveled up. That's actually really good. That's part of the reason I haven't been working mostly with healing right now, is mainly because, I mean, as you just saw, Popoi just leveled up. There's not really a point to heal when you're, you know, close to a level, because leveling will heal you. The clouds! So the clouds, I believe, are completely intangible physically. You need to use magic to be able to beat them. And we're going to use Gem Missile on LaFunk. Wait, was that just called LaFunk? L.A. Funk. Wow. Yeah, you just saw that right. 218 damage. Popoi does not mess around. Now, obviously, using your magic too often, still not a good idea. The clouds don't move that fast. So you can outrun them if necessary. Guys, come on. We have places to go. Come on. Uh-oh. We got a boss fight against the Boreal Face. Tell me, does he look familiar? It's Tropicalo! I don't think I did any damage there. Can you buff us with Defender? I wonder how long this is going to last. Also, oh, there you are. Primm, I want you to use Analyzer on the Boreal Face, please. So it only has 1100 HP. And apparently does not have a weakness. Which is fair. Okay, so yeah, it still doesn't last that long. I mean, I could wipe the floor with it with Popoi, but not exactly going to worry too much about that. Aha! There you are. Come on out. I was facing the wrong direction. Darn it! Alright, Primm's starting to get a little low. Primm, show us your level 3 Cure Water! By the way, if you run into the spikes, it will cause damage. Just so you're aware. Well, come on. I mean, he's got to be getting close. I just did 200 damage there. There he is. Ow! Not fair! Wow, did I seriously just swing behind him? Because I was a single pixel too tall. Come on, game. Boreal Face gets whacked. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Even though it's been eating my charge attacks. There we go. I knew he was getting close. Ice water is so good. Drink water. Whatever you're doing, pause the video right now, go get yourself some ice water. Ooh, got a Bose orb. And here we are. There's apparently a paradise in the middle of ice country. Welcome to the tropics. It's hot here even when it's snowing outside. Everyone here has deep pockets. Even kings are dazzled by this place. Is that so? I moved from Gold City. It's in to own a second house here. This place is gonna be gorgeous. Yeah, we already spoke to you. Wait. Are you who I think you are? Our resort's a hit. We're like slaves here. It's the schmucks from the Scorpion Army. Welcome to the tropics. Money's better than mana. You can't beat this place. So glad my wife found this place. There's nothing back here, by the way. Well, I guess there's nothing much to do, then, I mean, we could go this way. But why would we? When we could just live in the paradise. Hey, who are you? Haven't we met? Eh, well, watch the stove. Just whack it if it cools down, okay? Really? Huh? I hear something. Should I open it? Yeah? Am I about to lose my eyebrows? Yep. Eyebrows officially gone. Enter Salamando! Whew, thanks. I'm the fire elemental Salamando. How dare these creatures use me as a heater! Now, let me teach you the power of fire! Got Salamando's powers. You again? Didn't you recognize them? Sorry. Everyone's gone. I was about to become rich. Huh? Fire Palisade? I haven't a clue. I saw an odd guy when we nabbed Salamando. Don't help them! See ya. Bye. We got Salamando. Let's take a look at what Salamando can do. First, we're going to look at Popoi. Now, Salamando is a very offensive-based spirit. Popoi gets Fireball, Exploder, and Lava Wave. 3 different tiers of fire-based offense. They all do damage. They all hit hard. Primm, on the other hand, gets what you would expect, Flame Saber. She also gets Fire Bouquet and Blaze Wall. Now, you might be wondering, what do Fire Bouquet and Blaze Wall do? Well, as luck would have it, Primm now has access to not only lower the enemy's battle power with Fire Bouquet and do direct damage, but she also can do direct damage and cause the engulfed in flame effects with Blaze Wall. For the first time, Primm has direct offensive magic. But as you just saw, without Salamando to keep this place warm, the ice just crept right back in. Artificial paradise. Now, should be worth noting that we are destined to head up to the veritable Ice Palace. Let's just ignore him. The ever-infamous Ice Palace to find the old guy that apparently was there when they nabbed Salamando. Popoi, you doing alright? Of course you are, bud. Yeah, Primm's still... She's still over 100. I'm just beelining it right for the Ice Palace, because why not? It's cold. Save your game, or... Yeah, of course I'm gonna save the game. You always save the game. Now, what do you have? Same armor that you can buy in Kakarra. Literally the exact same items you can buy in Kakarra. And in the first town of Ice Country, Toto Village. The exact same suite. Don't buy from Neko. If you're really hurting for it and don't want to make the trip all the way back to Toto, then yeah, I could see maybe it being worth it. But by and large, don't waste your time. It's just not worth it. Just forget it. You guys can't hit it. I forget if you can do damage to him while using an elemental weapon, though. I want to say that you can't. And I think Randi just completely body slammed one of those guys. Well, here we are. Ice Palace. We're going to heal up real quick. Now, good news is I do have a bunch of fairy walnuts. So if I absolutely need it, I can use magic. But I am going to try to be a little conservative with it. I'm not going to spam everything unless I need it. Now, if I remember right, yeah, if you look at the shadow space on like the pillars, on the door, they glow like the trees did in the forest. In that they change color. Green to red to green. Alright, now. This Shell Blast is actually beginning to get irritating. Alright. They come from off screen because their attack range is actually based on proximity. But you can't attack them if you don't see them. Alright, so standing on that, probably heard the little, the sound effect. The same sound effect when you switch rings. There is a certain order that you need to hit these switches in. There's one on the left, one in the middle, and I'm assuming there's probably one on the right. Or maybe you don't need to hit all three at all. So that one literally does nothing. It just makes a sound. This one does absolutely nothing. And this one opens the way. Blue slimes! Okay, these guys are complete jerks. Remember how the green slimes can poison you? The blue slimes will snowman you. But they have the exact same splitting function that green slimes do. They're just higher leveled. Alright, Popoi. Again, I'm gonna use a gem missile here. I mean, could have done better. But hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Alright, so we got two doors here. We can go left or we can go right. Chocolate won't fit. Or can we cross right here? We cannot, so let's not even bother. We'll come back to see what that's about here in a minute. Unless, of course, we don't need to. Yes, we do! Here we have ghosts. Popoi, this one's all you, buddy. Hit him with a landslide. What did I find? A gloves orb! Alright, so we got 3 orbs now. Very nice. But we are going to lose our spear and glove after this episode. So, gotta make the best of them while I can. Oh yeah, I did just like totally body slam that dude. Primm's starting to get low on MP. And Popoi, I'm going to have you gem missile the LA Funk. I'm pretty sure the LA Funk is a reference to like the LA Smog. And if that's the case, then it is simultaneously both disappointing and hilarious at the same time. Can I reach that? I cannot. Well, crap. And there we go. Well, we're going to switch over and take control of Primm for a while now. But yeah, as you just saw, the blue drops can frostify you, which basically turns you into a snowman. There we go. I'm just glad that Fairy Walnuts in this game restore 50 MP and not 20. Ooh, we got a new enemy here. It is a Weepy Eye. Now, flying enemies tend to be a bit more resilient to weapon attacks, given the fact that they're aerial. Fortunately, I happen to have a very potent mage on my side. Okay, these guys. If you let them idle and not attack them, then you can get a very funny idle animation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But they'll flip to... oh, there it was, right there. There it is, right there. They'll nervously flip away from it, too. Alright. Popoi, I really need your help. Hey, Popoi actually leveled up. Guys, come on. It's not doing that much damage, even with as high level... Wow, we're getting all the intangible enemies here. Oh, we're trapped. We have to kill the enemies. Okay. More mystic books. So yeah, they'll flip to a nudie page. Lucid Barrier. Okay, that's a new one. Ow. Yeah, Popoi, I'm going to need you to slow them down for a bit. 7, he's at 6. She's still at 9. This will drop her to 8. So we're not doing too bad on MP. Do need to kill these guys quick, though. Because those energy absorbs are getting old. Uh-oh. That's not what I intended to happen. And do you remember the one Lizardon that we fought? Yeah, now there's 3 of them. And if I remember right, I don't think they're able to be hit with the abilities. And there's one. Randi, target this one. Popoi. I want you to drop a thunderbolt on all 3. That did far less than I had hoped. Please tell me you're not. They're weak to Salamando. Okay, I'm doing alright on health. The one on the left does not seem to have aggroed yet. Which means I can take care of the two on the right as long as they don't, you know, as long as they stop trying to eat me. He is completely, they are completely out of MP. One's down, okay. On to the middle one. Come on, team. Alright, so we are down to our last one. Who, for whatever reason, seems to be bugged. Not that I'm complaining. Talk about getting lucky. Ooh, that was a good hit. That should be his last cure water that he's able to do. 218 with a... And there we go. Battle's over. And we didn't even get anything for that. Wow. Okay. Thanks, game. Well, we're frostified, so we're going to switch over to Popoi. Now, because there are two other enemies on screen that we can't reach, the blue slime can't actually split. Because of the enemy limit. Yeah, we're back to playing Randi. And notice the one slime that was over here has actually despawned because, again, because of the enemy limit. Yeah, these blue slimes, if you let them go, they are a complete pain in the butt. Like, you even let them get one hit, and it's... They'll sit and they'll duplicate. And then you're just stuck here. I hate these guys. I'm glad that this is not a thing in Trials of Mana. Like, the only slime enemies in that game are actual shapeshifters. There we go, finally. Alright, so we need Primm to be able to get across here. HP is not doing the best. Are you actually kidding me here? Yeah, no. Just no. Be gone. Well, Sorry, I was told I could find the fire seed here.
Quite conceited for a child. It is time for your punishment. Come!
The Fire Gigas. Alright, immediately using a Fairy Walnut on my dear NB little sprite here. Also, Primm, I would like you to Flame Saber on Randi. And Randi, so this is the Frost Gigas, or Ice Gigas. It is the same as the Fire Gigas from the Earth Shrine, except that it uses Ice Magic, which, as you just saw, is very weak. I'm just going to use my basic attack. I'm not going to charge. I'm going to charge. It uses Ice/Water Magic, and is weak to fire. Now, the thing about fire magic is that it is currently level 0. But let's test it, right? Let's use Exploder. And it did nothing. It completely wasted the effect because it teleported. That's the problem with the Gigases. It didn't eat my MP, though, which is good. At least it did that right. 99 damage. Not bad. Could probably use a heal, though. Now, if you were smart, and not like me... Actually, let's switch over to a slightly more powerful weapon. Like the Claymore! If you're not like me and you actually go and level up Salamando when you get him... Oh, you're out. Then you have a massive advantage in this fight. Primm, please. Ice Saber again, immediately. I don't like fighting the bosses in this game. I'm actually remembering just how much I don't like this game. Like, straight up, it just didn't even hit him. Ugh. I'm doing like 10 damage a hit. Six damage a hit. There's 31. Like, this is just a war of attrition. Primm, please use Cure Water. And he always seems to go for whichever character I'm currently playing. Which is only more, you know, makes things much more irritating. And then you completely freaking whiff. Because he decides he's going to cast a spell. See, did it again. Completely whiffed because he decided he's casting a spell. And now I have to burn MP to, you know, counteract the effect. I know that in the 90s, I'm sure the game developers thought this was a really good idea. They were wrong. 109. Level 4, Fire Elemental charge attack, 100 damage. Ooh, 150, not bad. You know what? I'm done playing around. I'm done being nice. Yes, I realize that Salamando is probably my best element to use here. But you know what? So is Thunderbolt. Victory sip. Way to go! Got Boomerang's orb. It's Santa! I swear to God. Mister, Santa Claus, are you alright?
Oh, Rudolph. Sorry to have worried you. I'm fine now. I turned into Frostgigas because the kids just no longer believed in me.
Okay, I'd stab you. If I ever get coal for Christmas, I'm coming for you.
When mana fades, kids lose their hopes and dreams. I wanted so badly to bring back all of their dreams. Then I heard the mana trees grow instantly and become huge. I set off to find a mana seed, thinking I could grow a huge Christmas tree.
Yes, this is actually a thing that's happening.
But it was the seed that changed my body and turned me into that monster. If the power of mana is abused, it can be very dangerous. Here, take the fire seed. You need it, right?
Yes. Yes, we do. Oh, and by the way, the enemies are still here. Alright, so our next task is to take the fire seed back to the Fire Palace and upgrade it. But to do that, I have to go all the way back to Kakarra. Yeah, the hit detection in this game is so bad. How did this get through QA testing? Yeah, I know the answer to that question. It was the 90s. The number of jank, just garbage games in the 90s were just absurd. It was actually atrocious. But now that I can actually buy fairy walnuts, as you just saw me go through the Ice Palace, I'm not afraid to use magic per se. While I can use magic, it's not always going to be the best. As I go throughout the game more, I will be using magic more and more often. Just because it's infinitely more reliable than trying to hit these things with a melee weapon when they can't be hit. And don't even get me started on bosses. It seems like they just like, okay, well, what is the one thing players are going to be doing? They're going to be attacking. Let's just give all of our bosses really high evasion and defense. And then they can't, you know, and then the boss is, quote, difficult, right? No, that's not how that works. That's Primm and Randi leveled up. Okay. Let's go to Kakarra. Get me out of here. And here we are. The first thing I've got to do is fairy walnuts. I gotta replenish these bad boys. And heal. Because we are getting to the end of today's episode. But before we go, there is one other thing I want to do. Thanks for bringing the mana seed back. Fairy walnut? Oh, please. Huh? You mean... Oh, you were talking about the mana seed. Sorry. Watch out for monsters when you return the seed. I love that they're playing off the fact that King Amar uses the same sprite as the merchants. I'm about to pass out in this heat. Well, you literally went from here to the frigid cold, then back, just to stalk us. Alright, but we have a couple weapon orbs to upgrade here. We have the Moogle Claws, which are going to be upgraded to the Chakra Hand. We have the Sprite Spear, that gets upgraded to a partisan. What's our longbow going to become? A great bow. Not bad. Still fairly run-of-the-mill, fairly generic. And our load boomerang becomes... It's going to be a chakram. Mark my words. It's going to be some form of a chakram. Bam! The rising sun. The boomerang tends to follow a pattern where it goes a boomerang, chakram, back and forth. It's what it is. Alright. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. Next time, we are going to go into the Fire Palace. And we're going to get Salamando back where he belongs. Or I should say, the Fire Seed back where it belongs. Salamando belongs with us. And with that, hope you guys have a good one.